Hey, good evening, everybody. Thank you so much for being here for our final spring concert of the season. Tonight featuring a lot of different groups you're going to see and hear in the next hour and a half or so. It's a really special night for a lot of the students that are standing here in the pit with me and on stage behind me and over in these seats. It's the last time that they'll be performing as a member of one of our curricular ensembles, so we're going to honor them, those seniors, today in this concert. And this is also a concert that we're excited to give because it's just a powerhouse program. I mean, tonight there's a lot of talent in this room. Three of the groups that you're going to hear tonight just recently received Gold with Distinction honors at NISMA Majors Festivals. How about a round of applause for all those students and those groups? A lot of the seniors that you're going to see tonight wearing medals as well as flowers pinned on their shirts also were just in here last night receiving a whole host of different awards recognizing all of their academic achievements as well as for many, some of their musical achievements as well. So lots of really great things. And a couple of other people I just want to send special shout outs to. This Sunday, I recommend that you come and check out the Festival of Young Artists Festival, that's music and art festival that's happening at the Saratoga Performing Arts Center. We have lots of our students performing in different ensembles for the Empire State Youth Orchestras, and really, really special occasion, one of our own graduating seniors is having her own original music composition being premiered with the SEO Symphony Orchestra. And so why don't we take a second and recognize the wonderful talents of Miss Sophie Guo. So if you're not doing anything on Sunday, hopefully the weather's nice. You can come out to SPAC for the day, listen to Sophie's piece, and see some other great acts and great music. We're going to start tonight's program with a really special addition to it, and it's going to be this group of gentlemen here to my left. This is our Guilderland High School Brass Quintet. These 5 students have made up a lesson group the last 2 years in school, and recently, as part of a kind of a culminating project for them, they auditioned for and were accepted for and performed a regional competitive round to be able to perform in the Chamber Music Society of Lincoln Center's Young Musicians Competition and Festival. And these fellows just a couple weeks ago performed on the stage of Alice Tully Hall at Lincoln Center. So a round of applause for them. Tremendous achievement. Started with them picking out a piece early on the year, recording it, and being accepted to then compete basically against other schools from all over the tri-state area, and they were one of the final 15 ensembles selected to perform in that really amazing concert. Tonight, they're going to perform for you from memory the piece that they performed in that concert, which is the first movement of Ewald's Quintet No. 3. Fellas, take it away. Have fun, all right?
Wow, that was outstanding. Thank you for that. Our next group I'm happy to introduce to you is up on stage. This is our GHS Chamber Strings. We are an extracurricular orchestra. We meet outside of the school day. And they are going to play a song for you after one of my favorite drinks, coffee. And you'll hear the pizzicato. It's supposed to mimic the sound of a percolator, one of my favorite sounds. So, and we are also featuring our soloist, Daniel Bion, on violin. He actually wrote the solo himself, and it was not in the score. So enjoy coffee.
these extracurricular groups are led so wonderfully by our graduating seniors, and we promise we're gonna recognize them with the 2 curricular ensembles towards the end of tonight's program. But we recognize that these students have a lot of amazing support in their lives to make music, and we know that this is an important memory for everyone to share. So we're very grateful that tonight's concert is being recorded for everybody to be able to enjoy later by Mr. Andy Maycock and our film crew. So how about a round of applause for all those folks that are helping us out tonight. Our next group in the program here, we're just going to do a little bit of stage changing while we get everybody in place. This will be the Jazz Ensemble. Fellas, why don't we get turned around here to face our audience and get everybody in places now. This is our other instrumental extracurricular group, and we're going to perform one number for you tonight. It's an arrangement of Spain by Chick Corea. We're going to have a couple of soloists on this one. You're going to hear from Sam Wu on the trumpet and Brendan Sao on the trombone. If you'll just bear with us for a second, this group, we just want to make sure our levels on our amplifiers are all set here. We're just going to do one little quick warm-up, take a tuning pitch, and then you're going to enjoy Spain by Chick Corea. Stay engaged, folks, because this is going to involve you, I promise. You're going to have just as much fun as they are for this one. Sam Wu on the trumpet. Brendan Sal on the trombone. Thank you, folks. We're just going to take a quick little stage change here while we get some of these musicians up on the stage for our symphony orchestra. Thank you very much.
Thank you. It's so nice to see you all out here tonight. I'm so happy to see you here. This is our GHS Symphony Orchestra, and what you just heard was a piece by our string orchestra only. And I'm very excited to present to you now our full orchestra. We have some members from the Winds and Brass who have joined us for our final two selections. And I'm very proud to share, too, that we took this full orchestra to NYSSMA Majors back in April, and they received really high praise from the judges and the top honor of Gold with Distinction. So we're very proud, and congratulations. This is Russian Sailors Dance. Thank you. We just love playing that piece. Thank you. Now is probably the hardest time of the night for me, but I'm going to try to make it quick because this is hard. I've had a bunch of seniors behind me who, for us, this is very special because we've been together for 5 years since they were in the 8th grade. And when they were in the 8th grade, they were actually here, which is really cool. And a lot of them I met on the computer, literally, and didn't see them till they were in 9th grade. I have to say, of all the classes I've ever taught in my life, they were the orchestra that learned the best virtually. But that really brought us together in a way, and we're already close as it is with all our time together, and doing something like playing great music together only makes the bond stronger. And I genuinely want to say I'm going to miss them a ton, and I can't talk too much about it because it'll get bubbly. But I would like to call them up here, my string seniors. And I'd also like to recognize the wind seniors. Winds, you'll come up front with the wind ensemble, but please do stand from where you are when you hear your name. String players, if you could come up front, and if anyone out there gets a good picture of my seniors, I would love it. Via email, maybe. So here we go. This is in our wind section. Sophie Guo, Lauren Wasserbach, Landon Keinall, Brendan Sau, Claire Gracke, Ian Dunn. In our string section, we have Daniel Bion. Jeannie Liu, you may stand as I say your name, my friends. Grace Powell, come up front. Sierra Rischel, come up front. And if our front 2 rows could just inch in just a tiny bit, because I'd like them all to come up front. Namia Sharma, Ian Wei, Charlie Hood, Tank Wang, Christopher Bowman, Bryce Mulcahy, Eliana Rosen, Dylan Teal, Isabella Wu, Nathaniel Burke, and in our percussion section we have Nadia Haralchuk, Franklin Kelly, and I present to you before me the senior class of our orchestra 2025.
Ms. Hero has done so much for all of us, and this is from the class of 2025. The bouquet of flowers, card, and a new baton, because she always complains about hers breaking. Serious. And we're just so glad to have you back. I mean, the slew of substitute teachers made us realize even more how much we miss you. So I'm really grateful for all you've done. So is this entire class, and it's hard. You find all the best music. Honestly, like that's something that I always appreciate. I always love playing the music and coming to class at 7 a.m. every morning, and it's an honor. It's been an honor to be your student.
Thank you all.
But wait, there's more. Jeannie asked me to prepare some words. I don't know how I can go after that impromptu speech, but we have some stuff written down as well. Mrs. Curo is one of the most hardworking, caring, and genuine teachers we all know of. Her amazing personality is evident through her encouraging words in lessons and rehearsals, you getting sick seemingly like clockwork every winter concert cycle, and in spending precious class time to ask how our break was and why we haven't sent any pictures yet. Her dedication to us as well as herself is truly inspiring. She's been with us since 8th grade, and I think we can all confidently attest to how she never gives up on a student. Mrs. Curo is a very unique individual. We'll never forget your remarks about your extremely early bedtime, your occasional quips regarding, please forgive me, your age, and for some of us, seeing you running around the neighborhood early in the morning, even in the pouring rain. Mrs. Curo, you have left a mark on all of our hearts and is one that could and will never be replicated by anyone else we meet in the future. There are so many words we could say, but so little time, and we are so grateful to have had you as a teacher. Thank you.
You see why I love them. We're going to segue to our final tune, Into the Storm. Thank you so much, seniors. Very, very proud of you. we're just going to take a moment to transition to the wind ensemble, and we'll be with you in a couple minutes. Thank you, everybody.
Hey, folks, how about another round of applause for the Symphony Orchestra, right? Wow. This is the Guilderland High School Wind Ensemble. This group also, they've had a really busy year. I'm so proud of these kids. Between master classes with guest conductors, waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning to go to Rochester and deliver a performance at the NISMA conference out there, and then earning another goal with distinction at this year's NISMA majors. They've just had an incredible year. How about a round of applause for them? We're going to do one quick warm-up here as a group, take a couple tuning pitches, and we're going to be on to our first piece, which is Summer Dances by Brian Balmages, one of the pieces that we did at NISPA Majors. A lot of fun, really challenging. I think you'll really enjoy it. Thank you. For our next piece on the program, we're going to recognize one of our really exceptional seniors from this graduating class. I think it's before this really, really cool piece you're going to hear, I think it's important that I set the stage here for you. When he came to my classroom as just a ninth grader, he was one of like maybe 8 or 9 kids in the small little post-COVID jazz ensemble we had. And I said, do you want to do this? And it was, yeah, okay, I'll come check it out. And then it was, hey, you're sounding really good on this. I think you should take it to NISMA. I don't know. Think on it. He takes it to NISMA. And 4 years later, he's been twice going to All-State, playing a performance here in front of the entire wind ensemble, SEO for 3 years, and just Lincoln Center. We're really, really proud of Brendan Sau on trombone, and we're going to feature him on this next piece. This is Guillemot's Morceau Symphonique. Brendan, here we go.
Alrighty. Good evening, everyone. This is the moment of the night where we get to say a special thanks to the man who makes so much of this incredible music possible, Mr. Fatuzzo. Mr. Fatuzzo has been with us through the metaphorical and real crescendos and decrescendos of our time here at Guilderland. This graduating class of seniors just cannot thank him enough for everything he's done for us and how he's touched our lives, not only bringing music into our hearts, but just bringing joy into our lives every other day at 7:30 in the morning. So I'm going to hand it over to two of our graduating seniors who are going to say a few words about our beloved band director.
Thank you, Jane. Beautiful introduction, Jane. So, Mr. Fatuzzo first came to Guilderland High School when the graduating class was actually freshmen. So we were his first group in symphonic band, and we've, I guess, grown up with him throughout all of high school. And it's been an absolute honor to play for you, for all of us. You light up the room every day, 7:30 in the morning. I don't know what's in your coffee, but I'm gonna have to get some. And you're the best. All of your fun little emails and with the cow, right? Yeah, the cow. Your fun emails and your catchphrases. It was pretty cool. Thank you. Yeah, you're the best. You're amazing. I don't think anyone in any band director, if we ever work with any band director, is going to be better than the one and only. So thank you so much for everything. You're the best.
So you stole all my thing. So I've had the pleasure of being with Mr. Fatuzzo in symphonic band, in jazz ensemble, and in wind ensemble. I've had him for lessons for 4 years, and I love band. Sometimes, I like everything. It wasn't my favorite, but this year especially, I've really looked forward to those 7:30 rehearsals. You always bring out fun music where I'm excited to play my instrument. And I know in a lot of bands and a lot of schools, that just isn't the case. You bring something special to Guilderland High School you've been here for 4 years, I've been here for 4 years. We've had a fun time together, and I'm really thankful for everything you've done for our program.
Wow, that was so beautifully. The public speaking is amazing, right? I'm just so proud. But I'm going to outdo them right now. I've got great things to say about these kids that are right behind me. As they've mentioned before, this is a special group to me because this is, like they said, the group that I started with here 4 years ago, which makes this exceptionally hard because I don't know what Guilderland High School is like without all of you. So this will be. I try to pick a word that I think describes each graduating class in a way that's unique to them. And the word that I came up with for this group is loyal. They've been loyal to me, being in the symphonic band and coming into wind ensemble a couple years later. They've been loyal to themselves. And what I mean by that is when they came to high school to play in band, they hadn't played together in a group in a year and a half, right, due to COVID. Brand new face that they couldn't even see because I'm here in a mask in front of them. And we weren't even sure if that was safe back then. But it was. And they stayed loyal to themselves by sticking with one of the things that they love to do, which I just said to them before is so important, that you hold on to the things that are so fun and important to you as long as you can. And I'm glad that's been for 4 years for all of them. So thank you all for an amazing 4 years. I get to recognize them all right now. So folks, get ready here. Get your pictures ready. Seniors, we didn't get one together backstage, so that's afterwards, okay? That's afterwards. So let's have them be recognized now once I get my list of them out. I don't want to leave anybody out. Simon Alpart on trombone. Evan Bauer on euphonium. Marie Bogue on clarinet. Nathaniel Burke on the upright bass. Brendan Sow on trombone. Emily Cataldo, bass clarinet. Jenny Zabin, alto sax. Ian Dunn on the tuba. Jane Fanning on clarinet. Claire Grocki, French horn. Sophie Groh on the flute. Nadia Haralchek, percussion. Frank Kelly, percussion. Landon Keinel, trumpet. Demi Chavone, euphonium. Chloe Tyson, clarinet. Lauren Wasserback, clarinet. And Liam Yurden on trumpet. Senior band class of 2025. How about some foot shuffles for them here, folks? And seniors, don't you go anywhere just yet. Orchestra seniors, can you please stand up for a second? There's another group of people in the room that I think deserve a really, really important round of applause and attention tonight. And they're the people that have bought you strings, have bought you valve oil, have bought you reeds, rented your first instrument, dealt with all of those squeaks and other unholy sounds in those first couple years, put in their AirPods when you started practicing your NISMA solo at, I don't even want to know what hour of the evening. And they couldn't have done this, and I couldn't have done this without you, and that's the parents of the senior class. And I'd like to stand and recognize them, and let's applaud them, please. Senior parents, please stand, be recognized, please. All right, now we still have a piece to perform on this concert. Thanks, everybody. Yeah, great job, great job. Folks, thanks again for your attention and your support of this program and of coming to tonight's concert and all these great musicians. We have one more piece for you, and I think it really defines our year. Really, really difficult music, but exceptionally fun to play. Tunes that you all know. This is a really excellent arrangement of all the melodies from The Wizard of Oz by James Barnes. And I think you're really going to enjoy this. Thank you very much, everybody, for a great year, a great 4 years. We'll see you at graduation. Thanks, everybody.